Hello, my darling cupies. I'm just like, I don't know, shaking apparently. So I did record a video. Actually, I have 2 videos now that I need to upload but I need to do some editing. And so now I'm just like, oh my God, because I just don't have the energy at the moment to edit them. So it's like, I just don't, I need to though. What I might do is take the Pittsburgh Pride video footage and then combine it with footage that I get on the 14th when I go to Wheeling Pride and just make it one big Pride vlog. Maybe I could do something like that to justify procrastinating on this. I'm sorry, guys. It's just right now, I don't know. I woke up this morning and I was like really inspired to write. And it's been very therapeutic, actually. I mean, sure, it's had me shaking and in frickin' shambles, man. But like, I don't know. I don't know if like I'll ever actually release what I'm writing. I do know it's triggering as fuck, that's for sure. It is like some dark fucking shit. You know, like I said, I'm literally shaking because it's like, oof. But yeah. Who knows? If I get into a good writing career, that might be something. I wouldn't mind that. I like writing. It was my escape as a child. Everything in this book is unfiltered, pure darkness. It is actually what is contained within my, I guess, head and my feelings. A lot of times, I'm just really good at hiding them, even from myself, by covering it up with superficial distractions. You know, the really good thing that Gen Z is good at. We are excellent at distracting ourselves. Oh, are the thoughts getting too loud? Are you thinking about that traumatic thing that you really want to forget about? Pop up another YouTube video, there's some drama, invest in it, and you will forget all about it, won't you? At least for the moment. And then you'll go to sleep. And there it is again. Where it always waits. So, yeah. So I decided, you know what? I'm writing it out. And that way I can have that as some form of legacy. You know, I'm not sure yet if I'm going to publish it. As of, I mean, like, my God, I'm only on chapter like 3, but I've been writing and I don't see myself stopping. The floodgate's been opened. It's done for. Nothing can stay in my hand now. Because it's occurred to me that the forbidden things that I'm not allowed to talk about, that I'm never allowed to write about, the things that my diary used to be picked apart, and I would be punished for having disclosed in even the private pages of my own diary. None of that's forbidden now. I'm a grown-ass adult. What are they going to do, sue me? What, you're going to sue me for abusing me? For fuck's sake. So, yeah. I'm going to write it and potentially publish it. And it's going to be toxic as fuck. I will admit it. It's just a bunch of gratuitous toxicity of just everything I hate. Just everything that went wrong. And it's like, and I mean, I guess it's just the opening chapters, though. It's just laying the groundwork of the core, the person that the facade is built to protect. The happy, mask, you know? Like I've read a good bit now. Almost 4,000 words, and I've been writing for about 5 hours. There's been a lot of backspace and deleting, and then trying to get the format and to cooperate with me. Oh yeah, and a big massive trigger warning in the intro and preface and everything. But yeah. I don't know. I'm just... It's nice, sitting down and actually thinking and feeling and processing the feelings that I've been hiding from for, 2 years, 2 decades now, 20 years. Good Lord. I'm 25 years old. I'm only a quarter of a century. Actually, I think I open up with a line similar to that. But yeah, I haven't quite nailed down the title just yet. There's a working title for the time being. So far, I've got it titled My Life Sentence. Because, when you're imprisoned in your own body and mind, it is a life sentence. It is. But yeah, I opened it up with a line similar to that, didn't I? The preface. Yep, a quarter of a century and already I was dead. That was the first sentence in the preface of this book. I mean, it's quite true. I'm trudging through it, dragging this worthless corpse. But yeah. I need a good editor, that's for sure. Because I know that once I'm done writing this out, I'm not going to be able to have it in me to, like, edit it to be, like, perfectly ready, I guess. I mean, like, I've read it a few times over, don't get me wrong, to make sure the flow works. But for the picking apart for the tiny little grammatical stuff, it's gonna go right over my head, because it's just like, that's not going to be the thing I'm going to be able to focus on at that moment. It's too close. It's too close. So I need to make sure that I have a good editor. I'm using the lovely American typewriter font, because it's the exact same font as my favorite typewriter, which is still in storage. But I'm kind of glad I'm doing this digitally at the moment, because you can't very well actually erase on typewriter, because it's like, you can backspace to go back, but you can't, you can't erase. The ink is already there. So you can cross it out by typing a bunch of capital X's over it, which is what I would normally do, or crossing it out with the dashed line across. Usually that'll cut right through the page, though, if you use too much force. which I do because I get very frustrated. But yeah, so I'm gonna still type some bits of things on that, you know, things that resonate enough to, I feel that it needs to be written on paper and like done organically, I guess, rather than synthetically. Or as close to it I could consider as such, I suppose. But yeah. So yeah. I'm not sure if I'm going to read any of this out on the internet due to the fact that it is heavy. But I do have other bits that I can read. So yeah. But anywho, I'll talk to you guys later. I can't even hold my hand still for it to focus on the cameo. See, like, oh, it's just shaking. But I will see you guys in the next one. I don't know. Let me know you guys' thoughts down below. Your thoughts and opinions on the matter. Whether you guys would even be interested in anything of the sort. Because if not, then sod it, I suppose. Can keep it to myself. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you guys are having a great day. Bye.